more about use cases which we are planning on the factory. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, Sonia.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So Algovision is one of the uh, uh, video analytics in Bangalore. We have almost 15 years of experience. We are one of the, one of the, we can say, one of the oldest, company which has provided the solution. And we have, headquarters based in Bangalore, and we have offices in other parts like US, UAE, Brazil, and Asia. In Korea, because we have Indonesia, we have multiple projects which we are handling. Other than not only in India, in Middle East and other location as well. And we have a team, all the sales team are spread across in different countries, but the main 90% of the manpower is in Bangalore. We have an R&D center, and we have a support system, 24/7 support system, which is based in Bangalore. We have implemented that, projects in 30 plus countries, and we have these we have some core some of our premium features is you can say high accuracy feature is called automatic number plate recognition, which has almost 98% of accuracy, where we have used in most of these smart cities, factories, in almost every all the organization they need this automatic number plate recognition. And we since our system is we can integrate any any of the third party software with our with our solution. So we are already integrated with multiple video management system. And right now we don't have a cloud enabled, but we are working on that. And ours is basically a on-prem solution, by having a server at the site. We have a lot of multiple use cases, but I'll be taking through you this use cases which is required for the your organization. So these are some of the projects, in all these verticals we have implemented our solution in banking sector, sectors, enterprises, government. We can say smart cities, then airports, then railways, metros, then oil and gas industry. You can say Indian Oil. Then ADNOC, we are working on some of the projects right now. Then almost all the verticals we have implemented our solution. So these are some of the key features, which is called multi-camera tracking, then multi-factor authentication, predictive analysis, face recognition, automatic number plate recognition, and smart search. I'll take you through all these features. If you have any doubt, you can ask in between so we can clear it and we can go to the next slide. So these are some of the challenges which we face in the factories, like hazard detections, like crowd detection, then physical securities, like monitoring the let's say if it's a CCTV room, monitoring whether the work the assigned staff is there on that particular shift. So these are some of the challenges most of the time, the manufacturing unit faces. And then you can say the parking management and the flow of the vehicle inside the factory where it comes to collect the material. It should not increase a particular speed. So those things we have solutions where we can monitor and come up, we can alert to the respective department. So this is one of the feature I think which we have discussed and which we are going to show the demo in today's meeting, which is the face recognition. So we have multiple use cases which comes under face recognitions. One is suspect search and tracking, where we use this particular feature by uploading image of a person, or by taking that particular face from the previous recorded data. So this is called a smart search, which can be used by searching the suspect's face, as well as the color of the the cloth which they are wearing. Usually in factories it would be like same color, so we can go with the face of. Then access control is another feature where you can use a multi-factor authentication. So it's like very high. More details about that. Then the third use case is about attendance management, because you'll be having different shifts, and you have night shift and different batches of employees working in that particular shift. So instead of waiting in to thumb impression, so it will be a big queue. So to avoid that, you can go with a face based attendance management solution. So no need to wait in the queue. As soon as you walk through that particular entry or exit, it will read the employee's face, and it will give the attendance check-in time and check-out time. So where you can save a lot of time, like instead of waiting in the queue. Then the other feature is called blacklisted or VIP identification, where if suppose if a person has done some activity, and is not authorized to come to that particular zone, we can restrict by using the zone based access. Like for example, in the second floor, only some particular department is allowed, and the rest of them are not allowed. So those we can do, like once you enter, if I'm in that particular department, my face is there in that database, then it will permit access. For the rest of the people, it will not allow. So and forensic analysis, which I've already mentioned, like from if any incident happened, let's say in like a week back, and you want to know that whether that person has like which all area this person has gone. So for that, you can, with the face, you can do a search in all the cameras, where you'll get a like a map of like which all area this person has already visited. So those information also you can get through a face recognition. Any doubt in this slide? Hmm. So your voice is not clear. Can you repeat again?
Okay, sir.
No, no, we
Uh,
cannot.
may I know
Uh,
that which software you are using, sir? HRMS? Uh,
yeah, usually what happens is, yes, we can integrate it with the HR system, where you can schedule the shift and everything. That is possible. But the face recognition will happen. It will capture the from the camera where our software is installed. Yes, yes. You have mentioned visitor management system. So that needs some kind of, development from our side. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Can we go to the next slide? So this is again some of the details about the face recognition where, we can do a bulk upload of our the database. For example, when we suppose if we are planning to go ahead after the demo, so you have all the employees data, we can do a bulk upload to our database, where then like instead of entering one by one, we can do that. And the other thing is, it will, like in the camera field of view itself, it will identify multiple faces. So it's not like one by one. So suppose if we are going as a group of five, it will capture all the five people's face. So that is one of the, these are all the details about face recognition. The other thing is, if you're wearing mask, and if the image which is already uploaded in the database, then also it will detect. For example, if my picture which is there in the database is my picture without a mask, okay, suppose the next day if I'm coming to the premises wearing a mask, still it will say that Sonia has checked in this particular time, and this time Sonia has checked out. So those information, even if we are wearing mask, it will detect. Then so we have some of the and on the spot itself, we can also do the the registrations, like capture the image of that particular person, and you can upload it in our database. So live registration is also possible. Live registration means, for example, like maybe that we can use it in the visitor management. Yeah, that is also possible, but we need to look into that. But usually the live registration means, suppose if a new employee has joined, and you have to enter those the employee details in the database, means you can do it on the spot. Yes.
Correct, sir.
So this is another feature which I have mentioned. We have almost highest accuracy level, which is 98%, which is a license plate recognition, where we can use it in multiple use cases in smart cities, then in a parking management, toll management, as well as we can use the license plate recognition in the entry and exit of the premises. So we know, right, it will capture all the vehicle number plate with the type and the color whenever it enters in a particular area. And we support all the non-standard number plate as well. Like that's why I have mentioned, like, the accuracy is 98%. Integrate with. Sir, your voice is not clear. Yes, it is possible.
Yes, it is possible.
We need to have a controller in between. Yes, it is possible. Right,
Yes.
Muthu?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. We have
Yes.
speed detection, wrong way
We have.
detection. We have all those features which is related to the traffic. No, no, through camera only. Like, we set cameras, and we set the speed. Let's say 20 kilometers per hour, 25 kilometers per
So
per.
we are mentioning that the threshold value, like 20, 40 kilometer per hour speed. Those who are existing that speed, so it will capture it. So along with number plate, it will give that speed also. That both the way also is possible, and separate speed detection also is possible, sir.
So that's not a hello.
Hello.
So
Yes,
that's
Yes,
sir.
not a
Tell.
lidar or a laser range finder kind of a thing.
No,
no.
no, no, sir. We are not using
Hello.
any like IR illuminator hardware. Nothing, sir.
Okay, so it's like basically analytics based only, the
Yes,
assessment of
completely
the
software
speed.
based, sir. Yes, yes. If you are going with the hardware,
Okay,
then
and
radar
also
and
tell me
IR
the
illuminators are
PP.
required, sir.
Yes, sir. Didn't hear you. Can you
Okay.
repeat again?
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask you, what about the accuracy of the system? Would it be having like, 5 kilometer per hour up and down a bracket, or does it give the exact value, speed
There
of
is
the car?
always a plus some is there. It's not like 20 kilometer per hour. Maybe it can be plus 5 or minus 5.
Okay.
But we
And do you
use
give
this
this
in
safety detection as well?
yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm asking, do you give this safety detection solution as well, like PP kit and all of that?
Yeah, we have. I'll take you to that particular slide. Yes, we have. So this is parking slot management again with automatic number plate recognition. This is like, if you have an open parking, we can, when you enter the parking slot, and even if we can do integration with, you can, RFID, for example, like, the toll management we use, the, Muthu, what we call it as, they will detect the money. Hello, Muthu?
Yeah, yeah, Sonia.
Yeah, we use in toll, we use that RFID, right? What is that called?
Pardon?
In For detecting the timing and detecting the money, we use a RFID, right?
Huh.
Fastag, yes, correct. So we can integrate with Fastag as well, like, if it's a paid parking. So once you enter the parking slot, it will record the time in, and it will capture the number plate. And if then in with an open parking with one camera, we can cover up to 6 to 7 parking slot. Okay, so once the car park in that one particular parking slot, then it will be identified as an occupied parking area. Then once you check once you come out, based on the in time, and the camera will capture the number plate near the exit gate. Based on that, it can calculate, and it can you can detect the money. So that is also possible with our automatic number plate recognition in parking slot.
And we can able to create a e-channel also. E-channel doc.
Yeah. So this I have already mentioned, like, multi-factor authentication, where we can use it with face recognition, as well as we can use with the automatic number plate. It's like a dual factor authentication, like a face and access card, or we can go with face, access card, and thumb. That is also possible. So this is another feature where we can track through all the cameras, live tracking through all the cameras. For example, if you want to track one of the vehicle which have done some suspicious activity, or a person who has done some suspicious activity, so from the CCTV area, when you click on that particular person, then you can see that, the live recording of the when it passed through each camera. We know, like, this person has gone to these particular areas. That is possible with the live tracking of that particular person or a vehicle. Yes, both
Yes.
live. That is called that we can use it later. For example, some suspicious activity has happened yesterday or today morning, or 1 hour back, and you identify that particular person in one of the camera, and you can run a smart search on all the cameras. That is also possible. That is not live, but previous recorded data is also possible. That is called
Recorded
smart
video.
search. Yeah, based on the color of the top which they are wearing, or with the color, we can do with the attributes.
Huh.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, yes, we can. You can do a smart search by using that particular. You identify and run the and
First,
search and
you
all.
need to download that video, sir, and after that you need to upload it, and we need to enable that particular VA feature like smart search. You need to enable it. You need to do configuration, and based on that, you can able to get the output. Yes, either person or vehicle. Which one you are enabling, that output you will able to get it, sir.
So these are some other features. For example, crowd management, where we can use it in inside factories. In some workplace, more than 5 people are not allowed. So we can define that particular area, and you can mention like 5 numbers of people. If it more than that, immediately you'll get an alert. In some working area, you are not allowed to have maybe 2 people or 3 people in that particular area. So like that, we can manage the crowd. The other the say So this is one of the feature which we use in almost all the factories, where slip and fall detection. If a person falls down, you have a basement area, and suppose if an accident happened, it falls down, and it's under the camera field of view, you will immediately get an alert. So that we usually use it in all the oil and gas industries. And this is our PP kit detection, where you can, if a person is not wearing a helmet, or if it's not wearing a mask, vest, we can you'll immediately get an alert. So this PP kit detection, we already have these features, but still with the glove and the boots, still we are working on. So what sir was asking, like, about this particular feature, right? Yeah. Mm. Okay. Okay. What kind of? Can you just give me a brief about that? Okay. Hmm. 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 Got it. Okay. I think, yeah, yeah, please share it with us. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. So this is another feature which we can use it in your premises. It's called fire and smoke detection. So instead of the normal fire and smoke, so in the camera field of view, if you see a small smoke coming from some particular area, then immediately you'll get an alert. So otherwise, you have to wait for some time, right, till the smoke reaches to that particular detector. So before that itself, like you're comparing with that, this is more efficient, because it will, from the initial stage itself, you'll get an alert. Sir,
Yeah.
pop-up window or what?
One more feature.
Alarms. Uh,
Yes,
uh,
both the
even
way also is possible, sir.
but
Okay.
usually we right now, like SMS, we need to I think we have used emails in Bosch and all other factories. Email is also there. Emails and pop-up.
Yes, SMS also is possible, sir, but you need to subscribe it. Okay, from a respective SIM card.
Yeah. So these are the basic, security features where intrusion detection, loitering. So you can define the time, like usually in the CCTV cameras. Let's say if if an intrusion happens, if a flashlight comes, or if any object is there, if an insects, you will get an alert. You get unnecessarily, you get a lot of false alarm. So here we can define, like if a person or an animal, those we can define. So you'll get a valid alert, and you can define the time, everything, in the night time, let's say from 8 to 10, 8 to 5, you can define and you get alert at that particular time. So loitering detection, these are some of the security features which we use: it tripwire, trespass, tailgating, loitering. Then camera tampering also is one of our feature, where the camera goes off for some time, you'll get an alert. So some of the object tracking is left baggage detection. If someone has if there is an unattended baggage, bag is there for, let's say we can define the time as well, 1 minute or 2 minutes, you can get an alert. Then this missing object detection, usually we use it if you have a high value equipment, or usually we use it in the museums and all, if you define there, then that particular object, and if that particular object is missing for some time, then you get an alert. Then we have this another feature called PTZ tracking. Muthu, can you just explain that PTZ tracking? Mm.
Yes, that is also, yes, that is called a PTZ tracking also. That is also possible. Like first we are integrating that, we are enabling a VA feature, like a security feature into fixed cameras. Okay, and that fixed camera where we are integrating with the PTZ camera. Whenever that event is occurs, it will automatically it will give the information into PTZ camera. PTZ camera will start to track the persons.
Yeah, I think this one I have already explained, that recorded video we can do a smart search. So this is basically for forensic analysis. Like previous day data, we can go back and we can search for that particular person or a vehicle from the recorded video. I think we have already discussed this. So that's all about our feature which is required for a for a factory. And usually we understand your requirement, then we map with our existing features. Then based on that, in your case, we'll give the demo. Then after that we go to the proposal and the next process. So ours is a perpetual license with a 1 year warranty, and every year you have to renew it. To get the support from our side. So this is a architecture where Muthu can explain.
Yeah. First of all, this is a general architecture for a video analytic Algovision software. So we are taking that video feeds from cameras or VMS. Here, video streams is there, na? So here we are taking the video streams from cameras also, as well as VMS. And if you are using any SDK or API, that is also possible. We can able to give you, suppose if you have any existing dashboard or anything. Okay, and after that, this is our AGV server. Okay, and AGV server, here we are using a MySQL and MariaDB, a database related also is there, and we need to register the respective features. For example, if you are considering a face recognition, you need to register the person name and employee ID, all the details, required details we need to add it. And after that, like if you are using any NAS or third party storage device also, you can able to push that events, alarms. That is also possible is there. And if you are using any VMS, so VMS also we can able to push that alarms. Whatever alarms we are generating, we can able to push into respective VMS. You understand, sir? Yes. SQL is comes under a server only, sir. So whatever we are recommending na to run our analytics, that would be sufficient. And after that, SQL and data storage, all the things that module we will provide it from our side. Huh, sure. Like you are using a existing VMS, right, sir? KVMS, right? Enterprises. Okay. That is also possible, is there? Okay. And for that, actually, like in generally in VMS, we are integrated enterprise VMS. Okay, like Bosch VMS and Access VMS is there, na? Access, Pelco, those are the VMS we'll call as a enterprise VMS. But which you have recommended, na, that is a distribution products, distribution VMS. CP Plus, Hikvision, Dava, those are the distribution products. Okay, and that is also possible is there to integration. For that, some charges will be applicable because we need to test it internally. Hello, huh. Possible, sir. That is also possible is there. If you have any doubts, sir, yeah. Uh, no, okay, and now I'm going to showcase a demo, sir. Okay, uh, like a demo part. Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you, Muthu.
Yeah. This is our UI page. Here you need to do the configurations, and if you wanted to add the cameras and directly like standalone cameras also you can able to add it. And if you are using any like third party VMS, from VMS also you can able to add the cameras. Okay. This is a IP address of the AWS machine 103.119.171 and 218. This is the IP address we are registered from the AWS cloud. Okay, from there only I'm accessing. And here some of the camera configurations, how to do the camera configurations, and we are segregated some of the servers. Like we are segregated into three types. One is a OC server, another one is a FR server, and ANPR server. Like OC server, matlab security system. ANPR for dedicated ANPR, we are maintaining separate server. Okay, and as well as a face recognition also. And no. We are like while doing that configurations UI page, so we are segregated from our side actually. Like security system, separate we are maintaining servers. Here server types will be there, server list. Okay, like while doing that adding cameras, we are segregated. Security system separate. Security system matlab trespass, loitering, and perimeter protection. Those are the features we call as a OC servers. So if you wanted to register that cameras here, so different types of cameras you can able to register it, like manually adding that camera also it is possible. For example, a manual registration, like particular, for example, at the site 500 cameras are there and anywhere based solution is there right now, for example. Okay, so directly you need to add that camera and respective username and password you need to put it, and you need to able to register it. Okay, suppose if at the site 500 cameras are there, the customers are using a VMS, any VMS. Okay, from there also is possible is there. So 1 minute. VMS. Okay. So we are integrated with the multiple like enterprises VMSs like Max Pro is from Honeywell. Samsung VMS is there, Bosch VMS is there, multiple Honeywell DVM is there, Milestone is there, Genetic is there. So enterprises VMS we are already integrated with the multiple sites, and those are we are added here already. CP plus is not there. That is what I told you, na sir. Those are the distribution VMSs. Because majorly we are doing that airport projects and metro project na, those are the customers are using enterprise products like Bosch cameras, Axis, Pelco, those type of cameras they are using. That is with the CP plus VMS also is possible is there. Okay. Huh. Yes, sir. Possible is there, and we are also STQC certified, sir. Here I was added some of the uh, person's name, like some of the images I was added here. Okay, like this person is I was added as a blacklisted person, first person, and third person name I was registered into like category wise I was segregated some of the persons. This person I was created into as a VIP, and here Jack. Okay, 10th ID is there. This person I was registered as a whitelisted person, and the remaining whatever persons are there, na, some of the persons I was registered, and some of the persons I was not yet registered. Okay. Here I was added the multiple video analytic features. Okay. So now I'm going to filter into face recognition. This is the face recognition. Recorded video I was added it, and whatever configurations I'm doing into live streams, similarly I need to do into here also. This is the output image. Mm. Here you can able to get the live feeds also as well as that alarms also. Like whatever violation is happening, na, for example, this black color is there, na, those are the unregistered persons. Okay, and some of the like color wise also you can able to find out. A red color matlab that is a blacklisted person. Okay, similarly like alarms, whatever that alarms is triggering, na, you will get into left side corner, whatever here for example green color is there. Green color matlab whitelisted person, his name is Jack, and some of the details I was given like when this alarm occurs, that Thursday 23 October 2025, time is 15:44 matlab 3:44, and his name his name I was categorized as a whitelisted person. Similarly, this person also, Wong. No, he's not a blacklisted VIP person. Blacklisted, black color is there, and red color is matlab blacklisted person. Black unregistered persons, unregistered. Okay, this is what alarms. Real time video also is coming here, and similarly you can get that alarms also. Real time output, and you can you understand sir here concept. So how that alarms is triggering. This is a recorded video I was loaded here. Okay. So instead of a recorded video, if a person's if the persons is passing from the cameras, then you can get the similar output only. Similar output. Huh. I'm not audible, sir. Your voice. Hello. Okay. This is our dashboard. Like we'll call as a alarm center. So whatever alarms are generating, here you can able to get it, sir. Alarm view. So whatever alarms we are generating, na, so you can get it here and you can able to retrieve that data. For example, this is the alarm ID is there 16430 and this is the alarm output. This is a thumbnail output and the timestamp also is there like 2025 1023 23 date 10th month and what is the timing exact timing and which camera this alarm is triggered, that camera name and which site, like if you have a multiple sites multiple locations, that is also possible is there. And this is the alarm name, like alarm name matlab this is a whether he is a registered person or unregistered person. Unregistered person is here. Look sir, here registration with blacklisted person, like that that alarm will generate whether he is a whitelisted person. Yes, with alarm image it will come. So if you are using a multiple analytics, for example, tripwire, loitering, face recognition, number plate capture, whatever video analytics if you are using, na, that all the alarms will generate here only, sir. Understand, sir? Hello, hello, Sonia.
Yeah, yes, yes, I
Yeah,
can hear you. Muthu, I can hear you.
yeah. Srinand, sir. Okay, sorry. And here, do you have any doubts, sir, with our alarm center? Okay. So whatever alarms are generating, na, it will pop up here. And after that, like how to retrieve the data. Here export report is there. Here you need to select that start date and end date and start time and end time. And you need to select that respective camera first. And if you wanted to retrieve the report into PDF format, that is also possible is there. If you wanted to retrieve the report into Excel format, CSV format, both the way it is possible. And you need to select that feature, which feature you are enabled into respective camera. Face recognition, I was enabled it here and export that alert. Now I am exporting the report. This is the report exported. This is the for example, this is the alarm ID 16454, and this is the face capture real time output and what we have registered that earlier in the our database. This is a registered image and alarm name, which alarm is generated like face recognition, trespass, loitering, number plate capture, whatever is there, and timestamp and alarm ID also. Camera name and all the details you can able to get it, sir. And this is what you are telling, sir. Pardon? The 8 also is possible is there, but generally we'll taking that camera feeds from 1080p with the 25 fps. For ANPR, we are considering 25 fps, sir. That would be sufficient and 200 lux is important. Do you have any doubts, sir? Okay. This is about face recognition and anything else is pending. Pardon, sir? Smart track. I think that one I'm not enabled, sir. Here I didn't added also. because earlier we had discussed about face recognition. So those are the features I was added here. Face recognition only. Smart tracking, that would be a little bit challenge, sir, because multiple fixed cameras were required and one PTZ camera also is required. That would be a little bit challenge to showcase a POC and demo. From my side, it is complete, sir. If anything else pending from my side, you let me know, sir. Accordingly, I will plan it. Initially, as we discussed, face recognition, that is what I was showcased to you. So, if anything else is pending from my side, you let me know. Accordingly, we'll plan it and we'll discuss. Huh. Now you understand, sir, face recognition, how how real time output you are getting, how like that, correct, na? Okay. Sonia, from your side, anything else you wanted to tell?
No, I just want to know what will be the next steps and what all
Yeah.
features you're planning to. Ah, yeah, I think you already have the proposal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. So you have cameras, right? Or do you want to change all IP cameras? Hmm. Hmm. Ah, okay. Hmm. Okay. 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 Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir. Thank you, Sonia.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
Muthu. Yeah.